Have you ever stood before your mirror wearing a blouse you believed was flattering, yet something felt inexplicably wrong? You couldn't identify the issue precisely, but the ensemble didn't convey the polished, vibrant image you envisioned. My friends, it's typically not you, it's the blouse selection. The truth is, countless women over 60 continue making identical blouse mistakes that silently undermine their sophisticated style. Here's the encouraging news. Once you understand what to avoid and discover superior alternatives, blouses transform into some of the most flattering, confidence-enhancing pieces in your entire wardrobe. Welcome, my elegant friends, to Style Beyond Years, the sanctuary where we celebrate fashion that doesn't merely cover you but genuinely honors you throughout every life stage. This is your space for discovering clothing that works harmoniously with you, accentuates your finest features, and reignites excitement about getting dressed each morning. If you're discovering us today, I'm absolutely delighted you've found this community. For those already part of our sophisticated family, welcome back. It always feels like reconnecting with stylish confidants over coffee. Before we explore these transformative insights, please subscribe and activate notifications because I share practical, uplifting style guidance that makes dressing over 60 enjoyable, inspiring, and genuinely confidence-boosting. Trust me, you won't want to miss upcoming revelations. Now, let's examine the 7 blouse mistakes women over 60 should eliminate immediately. Mistake 1: choosing excessively baggy blouses. Countless women over 60 fall into this trap because we've been told repeatedly that loose clothing conceals perceived imperfections, our midsection, arms, or subtle body changes. Here's the reality. Blouses that are too baggy don't hide anything. They actually create illusions of larger, shapeless silhouettes. Instead of floating gracefully with elegant movement, they hang like window treatments, completely swallowing your beautiful frame. Now, don't misunderstand. Flowing designs can be gorgeous. Flow provides movement and sophistication, but baggy simply appears as though the blouse belongs to someone else entirely. The secret lies in finding blouses that skim your body rather than drowning it. Seek subtle details, gentle waist darts, curved hemlines falling neatly at hip level, or soft back pleats creating shape without clinging uncomfortably. These refined touches make tremendous differences. If you already own slightly oversized blouses, don't worry. Simple adjustments make them work beautifully. A strategic half tuck in front, or tucking just one corner, instantly creates definition. Adding a slim belt, not thick and heavy, but delicate and refined, can restore your natural shape beautifully. Here's an excellent technique. Layer a cropped cardigan or tailored jacket over it. Suddenly the blouse appears intentional, polished, and integral to a sophisticated ensemble rather than an afterthought. Remember this fundamental principle. Your blouse should frame you elegantly, never drown you. When it skims your body and moves with you naturally, you become the outfit's star, not the fabric itself. Mistake 2: wearing overly tight or stiff blouses. On the opposite spectrum, another prevalent mistake involves choosing blouses that are far too constricting or constructed from rigid fabrics. I completely understand this tendency. Sometimes we believe closer fits create slimmer appearances, or we cling to styles that served us decades ago. However, when blouses pull at buttons, dig into shoulders, or feel inflexible and uncomfortable, they don't flatter, they restrict. Nothing appears stylish when you can't move freely and comfortably. Tight blouses actually highlight precisely what you're attempting to minimize, whether that's the midsection, bust area, or even subtle backlines. Stiff fabrics, like certain cottons or polyesters lacking flexibility, create sharp, boxy lines that fight against your body's natural softness and grace. The result feels dated, uncomfortable, and frankly unkind to your beautiful form. The solution? Choose blouses with fabrics offering ease and comfort. Seek soft cotton blends, silk, crepe, viscose, or materials with subtle stretch. These fabrics drape beautifully, skim rather than squeeze, and allow unrestricted movement. They feel breathable, elegant, and polished without rigidity. Quick shopping trick. In dressing rooms, Move your arms naturally. If you feel restricted lifting them, or if fabric pulls across bust or shoulders, it's not the right piece. Clothing should never feel imprisoning. It should inspire comfort, confidence, and grace. Stop punishing yourself with stiff, restrictive blouses. Instead, let garments flow with you naturally. Blouses that drape instead of cling always appear more expensive, contemporary, and infinitely more flattering. Mistake 3. Sticking with outdated collars and necklines. Collars and necklines might seem like minor details, yet they completely transform how blouses frame your face and overall appearance. One frequent mistake I observe is women over 60 clinging to outdated styles, oversized pointed collars from decades past or very high, closed-up necklines covering everything. The problem? These styles feel heavy and dated. Large, sharp collars can overwhelm delicate features, while blouses buttoned to the very top actually shorten neck appearance and draw attention downward rather than up. Instead of appearing polished, the effect feels closed off and somewhat frumpy. Fortunately, modern flattering alternatives exist that open up facial features and provide instant lift. Soft V-necks rank among the most universally flattering shapes, elongating necks, drawing eyes upward, and adding elegance without revealing too much. Scoop necks achieve similar effects with softer, more feminine appeal. If you prefer collars, try mandarin collars or collarless designs. Both feel modern and fresh while maintaining sophistication. Additionally, open necklines don't just flatter faces, they provide perfect opportunities for accessorizing. Delicate necklaces, pearl strands, or silk scarves add personality without competing with the blouse itself. If you consistently reach for identical old collared blouses, pause and experiment with fresher necklines. This small change instantly makes you appear more current, polished, and vibrant, exactly the image you deserve to project. Mistake 4. Choosing overwhelming prints. Prints can express personality playfully and creatively. However, when they're excessively loud or busy, they stop flattering and start stealing attention from you. I frequently see women over 60 selecting oversized florals, bold geometric patterns, or very busy multicolored prints, believing they add character. Unfortunately, these prints can completely dominate outfits and, ironically, age you rather than enhance your natural beauty. Here's why. Large, heavy prints overwhelm your frame and distract from your natural radiance. When eyes don't know where to focus, they often fixate on the blouse rather than your face. If print colors don't complement your skin tone, they can drain your complexion and even create tearance. This doesn't mean abandoning prints entirely. The key is balance and proportion. Softer, smaller scale prints almost always flatter more effectively. Consider delicate polka dots, subtle stripes, gentle florals, or abstract patterns in muted tones. These add personality without shouting for attention. If you love bold prints, make them the focal point by pairing with solid colored bottoms. This creates balanced, intentional ensembles rather than chaotic ones. Another valuable tip: pay attention to color psychology. Prints in jewel tones like sapphire, emerald, or ruby can brighten skin beautifully and feel luxurious. Softer prints in pastels or neutrals provide light, airy elegance. For trendier prints like animal patterns, choose subtle colorations rather than large, blocky designs. Remember, blouses should complement you, never compete with you. When prints enhance rather than overwhelm, your natural beauty shines through magnificently. That's authentic style. Mistake 5. Wearing excessively long blouses. Here's a styling truth that surprises many: when blouses are too long, they actually shorten leg appearance and disrupt your outfit's entire balance. I observe this frequently. Women over 60, choosing tunic-length blouses, covering hips, thighs, and sometimes reaching mid-thigh, believing they're slimming. What they actually do is drag eyes downward and conceal natural proportions. Instead of elongating silhouettes, they box you in and create heavier or shorter appearances than reality. This doesn't mean avoiding longer tops entirely. It's about strategic hemline placement. The most flattering length for most blouses falls either right at hip bone level or just below. This length frames your torso while allowing legs to shine, creating beautiful balance and elegance. If you adore tunic-style blouses, here's how to make them work effectively. Pair with slim-fitted bottoms like tailored trousers or straight-leg pants. This contrast between longer tops and sleeker leg lines restores balance beautifully. You can also employ the French tuck, tucking just the front portion, to create waistline illusion without sacrificing relaxed aesthetics. Belts offer another option, especially with flowing longer blouses. Slim belts can define waists and transform pieces into chic modern statements. Consider this clothing should highlight your body's natural lines, not obscure them. Blouses ending at optimal points make legs appear longer, shapes look balanced, and entire outfits seem intentional. It's about framing yourself beautifully, not concealing. Mistake 6. Ignoring sleeve styles. Sleeves might feel like trivial details, yet they dramatically change how blouses look and how confident you feel wearing them. One significant mistake I observe is women over 60, not considering sleeve shapes carefully, either settling for sleeves that are too tight, excessively puffy, or too short in ways that cut arms at unflattering points. For instance, sleeves clinging tightly to upper arms draw attention exactly where you don't want it. Conversely, very wide or puffy sleeves can overwhelm frames and make blouses appear costume-like rather than chic. Even sleeve length matters crucially. Sleeves ending at the widest arm point can actually make arms appear larger, while sleeves ending just below elbows create much more graceful lines. What works beautifully? 3/4 sleeves are universally flattering. They slim arms, reveal elegant wrists, and draw eyes to one of the body's slimmest points. Flutter sleeves or slightly draped styles can also be lovely, adding movement without bulk. If you prefer longer sleeves, seek designs with softness at cuffs. Slight gathering or small button details prevent stiff, hanging appearances. Styling trick: if blouse sleeves are too long, don't hesitate to roll them neatly to just below elbows. This instantly lightens appearances and provides effortless, polished feelings. Even tying tiny knots in rolled sleeves can modernize blouses instantly. Think of sleeves as frames around paintings. They either distract from interior beauty or enhance it magnificently. Attention to sleeve style ensures blouses don't just fit bodies, but flatter them most gracefully. Mistake 7. Ignoring fabric quality and texture. Even perfectly cut, colored, or styled blouses fall flat if fabric quality isn't right. One prevalent mistake women over 60 make is settling for fabrics that appear cheap, feel stiff, or don't drape well on bodies. Think shiny synthetic materials clinging inappropriately, wrinkling easily, or causing discomfort. They don't benefit outfits or you. Fabric is everything. High-quality materials not only last longer, but move beautifully with you. They sit on bodies effortlessly, instantly making outfits appear more expensive and refined. When wearing appropriate fabrics, you'll notice less fussing. Garments simply fall into place naturally. What should you seek? Natural, breathable fabrics consistently win. Cotton blends, linen, especially softer weaves, silk and lightweight wool are timeless choices. For elegant touches, silk and crepe fabrics skim bodies rather than cling. If you want stretch, look for fabrics with just enough elastane for comfort without losing shape. Texture also matters significantly. Blouses with subtle sheens, gentle ribs, or soft matte finishes add outfit dimension without excess. Avoid overly shiny or plastic-like materials. They reflect light harshly and feel outdated. My golden rule: if fabric feels wonderful against your skin, it almost always looks wonderful on your body. When you prioritize quality over quantity, every blouse becomes a piece you genuinely want to wear. That's the kind of wardrobe that truly makes you feel stylish at any age. Your style transformation journey. So my elegant friends, those are 7 blouse mistakes countless women over 60 make without realizing it. The best part: every single mistake has straightforward solutions. When you begin paying attention to these details, the difference in how you look and feel becomes incredible. Remember, style isn't about hiding yourself or following every passing trend. It's about choosing pieces that honor your body, flatter your natural beauty, and make you feel confident the moment you step outside. You've earned the right to dress in ways that make you shine brilliantly. I promise, when you stop settling for clothing that doesn't serve you, and start curating pieces that genuinely elevate your appearance, you'll feel shifts not just in your wardrobe, but in your entire mindset and self-perception. I encourage you today, examine your blouses, identify which ones might be making these mistakes, and start replacing them with superior choices gradually. This is how you elevate your style authentically. This is how you maintain fresh, vibrant, absolutely fabulous appearances at 60, 70, and beyond. If you found this video valuable, please like it and subscribe to Style Beyond Years. We're building a community of women who understand that style has absolutely no age limit, and I'd love for you to join us. Share in the comments which blouse mistake you've been making, or which tip excites you most. Your journey not only inspires me, but also encourages other women watching. Until next time, remember this fundamental truth: you are not too old, and it is never too late to look absolutely amazing. Style beyond years, my loves, because you deserve nothing less than extraordinary.